I make this video to avoid confusion. First, it is about the Talmud, as you can see. So first, I'm not anti-Semitic, but I criticize the Talmud from different point of views. Second, I make this video to avoid confusion about what this thing is all about. I just got a reply in another video of mine on Sanhedrin folio 10 to 18 that gave a quote from the person called from the Talmud, but that is not so. About sending me quotes from the Talmud, what I'm translating to a new language, because the Talmud is, as far as I know, available on the Hebrew, Arabic, ancient Greek version. That's the original form. Then the English, German, and French edition exist in a incomplete translation. So I use the English translation Sonsino version. I can only tell you for sure what a quote would mean if I have translated that quote. If you send me a quote, I can confirm it or disprove it in the form whether the sentence do exist or doesn't exist in the given folio. So don't give me just any quote if you want it to be looked after, but you can send me a quote and I can tell you whether the sentence, the words, exist in the Talmud or not. No, but first thing I will see is that whether or not the tractate exists. I don't know about the small tractates, I only care for the major tractates. The smaller tractates came to existence, were written, compiled later, and doesn't included in the Sonsino edition as far as I have access to it. So I mentioned some specific books that I referred, but are not Talmudic tractates, not Talmudic books. So any quotes associated to these sources cannot be associated to the Talmud, at least not to the major tractates. First, I found this in a Jewish website, the Mashet Shavuot. They even give the date when this was written. It was written in 1975. This is absurd to use a source like that to disprove a claim on the Talmud. So please, any Jew who watch this video, don't try to use these kind of sources when don't even try to use the Jerusalemic Talmud if the discussion is about the Babylonian Talmud, and vice versa, of course. Now on the anti-Semitic party and other people out there, there are some famous books, and actually I found tons of books that references that told they are from the Talmud, but they are not. So any work from Maimonides or the Libra David or Tret Mashilo, Mikna Sanhedrin, or anything that has in the name Tosafot, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, or what is this? Shukina Korch or Shalkanarach, Chosen, Hashipsat, or whatever, they are, I can surely tell you, they are not Talmudic books. So don't even try to refer on these kind of quotes, because they, like the Libra David, anyone can link me or send a picture to me about that book, because that really seems some important anti-Semitic source, but it doesn't even exist as far as I can tell, because I never saw any reference to the book except that those anti-Semitic quotes. That's an absurd position to refer to a book that doesn't even exist. Or what to do with this kind of page what tells the Jewish prayer books, the Jewish prayer book lists the following sins specifically that are unconditionally forgiven beforehand on Yom Kippur. This is about the Kohen Nidre. What Jewish prayer book? No reference is given, no exact title, nothing is given. There is nothing to work with, and as far as I can tell, that's the complete bullshit uh, on Kohen Nidre, because I know what Kohen Nidre is, and I read the commentaries on that. But I have to translate it, so I don't want to discuss that now. Uh, Please just stop saying that I am either a supporter of the Jews or the enemy of the Jews, because both are incorrect, and I can help you, but don't expect me to support either party. I just read the book, and I encourage that both parties should stop quoting irrelevant references. So please, when you say this is something in the Talmud, then please, the quote you give, uh, let it be in the Talmud, or you will turn dishonest. You will look dishonest, and that's what everyone wants to avoid. No? Thanks for listening.